This is a wireless video transmitter and receiver from Sherriva. This device will permit you to get rid of all your physical video connection cables, whether they are HDMI to HDMI or even USB-C to HDMI, by letting you connect any USB-C video source or any HDMI video source to, for instance, your TV or to your video projector. So I'm gonna show it to you up close. I'm gonna show you what comes in its box, tell you about its specifications, and show you how to connect it. And I'll be performing 3 tests. The first test is by connecting my laptop that has USB-C video output to my TV. The second test is by connecting my TV box that has an HDMI video output also to my TV. And the third test, it will be a range test. So I'm gonna take my laptop that is connected to the TV and walk throughout my house to see if the signal stays connected. So let me start first by opening up the box and show you what comes in the box. So let's open the box. This is a transmitter that is now attached to the USB-C connector. And this is the receiver. You have also a second adapter for the transmitter that is the HDMI, and it has USB power input. And also in the box you have power adapter, 2 antennas for the receiver, and USB-A to USB-C cable for the power, and a quick start guide. For the connections of the receiver, you have 2 connections for the 2 antennas. You have a power button, USB-C for the power. This is the audio output jack. This is HDMI input to use it as pass-through, and this is HDMI out. Now for the specifications, it has a full HD at 60 Hz maximum resolution, 0.05 seconds latency. It's a plug and play, it doesn't need any driver. It has also magnetic here base for the transmitters. It has a range of up to 100 meters or 320 feet, and the receiver can support up to 32 transmitters. And you switch between the transmitters by pressing this button here. For me here, I have only 1 transmitter. And talking about the transmitter, let me show you how to connect its end. So if you want to use it with USB-C, you keep it like this. And this is the transmitter part, and this is the adapter part. So you just remove the transmitter like this. If you want to use it with the HDMI and USB-A cable, and you just insert it like this. So careful, it has a direction. And the USB-A cable is to give power to the transmitter when you use it with the HDMI output. So now I'm gonna install the antennas. The antennas are simply screw in here. Just screw them in on the receiver. Let's go now and perform the first test, which is connecting the laptop with USB-C output to my TV. I'm gonna start first by connecting the receiver to the HDMI input of the TV. So you need to connect the HDMI out of the receiver to an HDMI cable. Unfortunately, the kit is not provided with an HDMI cable, so I got one of mine. And then connect the other end of the HDMI cable to any HDMI input on your TV. And now we need to power on the receiver. Get the cable that came with the receiver and plug the USB-C end of the cable in the USB-C input power of the receiver. And the other end, which is USB-A, you can plug it with the power adapter that came with the receiver, or in my case, I'm gonna plug it with the USB-A output of my TV here, and my TV can provide power to the machine. And now it's gonna start, and notice the LED light strip here. Let's go now to the MacBook Air to show you how to connect it. So let me show you where is my MacBook Air. It's here on the other end of the room. So let's connect it now. And because the MacBook Air doesn't have an HDMI output, I'm gonna use the USB-C kit of the transmitter, and I'm gonna plug it in any USB-C port of my MacBook. So here I'm gonna plug it with this one. And notice how it's gonna turn on, and it's gonna start blinking. Now when I open the MacBook Air, it's gonna start and it blinks rapidly, and now it will connect to the receiver when it has a steady light. I've put the camera on purpose on this angle so that you can see the laptop and the TV at the same time. We're gonna go to HDMI 4 now, where we connected the receiver. And you're gonna see, because the laptop is not emitting any video signal now, you'll have this generic output from the receiver where it will explain to you if you wanna connect your computer, what you can do, and your Android device, because it has Miracast for the Android device, and for the iOS device there's no screen mirroring that is straightforward. You need to connect your iOS device to the network that the receiver creates, and this way you can mirror to it. So now I'm gonna wake up the laptop, and you're gonna see that it's gonna extend on the TV now. Now I'm gonna play a video of mine on YouTube.
The XM6 headphones come in this cardboard box.
And notice that the lag between the laptop and the TV is barely noticeable. Now I'll be performing the range test. I'm gonna walk in my apartment that is approximately 1200 square feet, and the laptop is connected to the TV with the Sherriva wireless video device. So I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna keep the camera on the laptop, and you're gonna see on the other part of the screen that the TV will keep on playing. I tested it before. So this is first one wall that I went around, and this is the second wall. I'm going here also. So this is the end of the apartment, and this is the farthest corner in the apartment. And you're gonna see that the video is still playing on the TV, and the signal is stable, and it didn't disconnect. So the Sherriva wireless video projector succeeded in the range test. The rest test I'll be doing is connecting my TV box that has an HDMI output to the Sherriva transmitter. And for the transmitter, I swapped the connection type from USB-C to put the HDMI connection here, as I showed you previously in this video. Keep your eye on the right part of the screen so you see how the TV will display now the TV box output. So the first thing you need to do is connect the HDMI cable of the transmitter to the HDMI output of the TV box, and then it's better to power it with the USB-A here connection. Put it in the USB-A port of your device, or also you can put it in any 5-volt adapter, so to give power to the transmitter. And give it a second to connect. It's gonna connect now. When the LED light here is steady, you see that it connected. And I'm gonna play now one of my YouTube videos.
The Sennheiser HDB630 are the premium offering of Bluetooth active noise cancellation over-ear headphones from Sennheiser.
So in the HDMI transmission function, the device works generally good. It has a small lag between the video transmission and the audio transmission. And for the picture quality, it is good. It can be better, but it is limited by the fact that the device is only Full HD. So at the end, I can say that the Sherriva wireless video transmitter has some good points and has some points that needs to be improved. The good points is that it is versatile and it has a very good range, and also it can accommodate up to 32 transmitters, and this is very good. Now, where they can improve it is, first, they need to include an HDMI cable. A video transmitter that has HDMI capabilities makes no sense for it to come without an HDMI cable. Second, the receiver is a little bit big and bulky in my opinion. And third, if it has 4K support, it would have been much better. If you want to check it out, I'm gonna leave an affiliate link in the description. If you make a purchase using my link, I'll gain a small percentage at no cost to you, and this will support my channel. And if you liked my video, please share it, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in the next video.